Hi, everyone. Before I begin talking about week one, I would like to remind you about all of the resources that are available to you on Moodle under course resources. And these are going to be a huge help to you during the next 8 weeks. The very first one, I went through the syllabus and just talked through certain high points for you. You'll need to read the rest independently, but there are all kinds of resources up here. Here is the lab and the overview of the lab guide for you, your timesheet, the parental permission, the spelling inventory if you're going to give it for week one. It needs to be completed by the end of week 2. Please be sure to read the directions and to only use the language that is scripted for you to use. You're going to be completing the inventory feature guide. That's going to help guide your instruction in your tutor sessions. Here is one that I have completed as a model for you. And then here are some additional resources. All right, on to week one. This week, you will be learning about phonological awareness, phonemic awareness, and phonics, and the role they play in learning to read and write. You're probably saying to yourself, I know about this phonics. Phonics has to do with letters and sounds. Well, if you're thinking that, you're on the right track. But let's step back for a moment and look at these closely related yet totally different methods of instruction. Think of phonological awareness as the overarching method. Phonological awareness is about being able to hear and manipulate units of sound in spoken words. Let me say that again. Phonological awareness is about being able to hear and manipulate units of sounds in spoken words. So you aren't talking about letters or letter names. It's all about sounds. I recently was observing in a kindergarten class, and they were working on their phonological awareness when I was there. So they were segmenting words into syllables. For example, what parts do you hear in perfect? Per and fet. They were deleting rhymes in words. The teacher said, say stencil without sill. So the children said sten. They were isolating phonemes. What is the first sound you hear in cup? K. They're blending an onsetting rhyme. What happens if we put sh and up together? You get shop. They're matching phonemes. What's another word that starts like tap? Tyke. Next, the class moved on to phonemic awareness. Now, phonological awareness is about units of sound. Phonemic awareness is about being able to hear and manipulate the smallest unit of sound, which is a phoneme. Phonemic awareness activities involve the smallest units of sound only. For example, being able to hear b, a, t in the word bat requires phonemic awareness. Another example would be being able to hear ch, I, k in the word chick. Those sounds cannot be any smaller. You cannot break down the ch sound. You cannot break down the k, that CK together. Even though there's two letters, only one sound. So phonemic awareness involves being able to hear and manipulate phonemes, the smallest units of sound. So phonemic awareness and phonological awareness you can do with your eyes closed. It doesn't require any pencils, papers, letter cards, anything. It is all oral and you're listening. So what is phonics? Phonics is the relationship between letters and sounds. For example, the letter D makes the D sound. Another example of phonics would be during an interactive writing lesson where you're asking the students to say the words slowly so they can write what they hear on your chart paper. In your reading this week, you will discover there are several reasons for and different methods of teaching phonics. A key point to remember: phonological awareness and phonemic awareness activities are activities that can be done in the dark. The only requirement is listening. There are no letters or words or writing involved. If you have any questions, please ask, because in week 2, you're going to be making a brochure with phonological and phonemic awareness activities that you would give to the parents of the class that you were teaching. So if you have questions, please ask during week 1 so we have all those confusions sorted out. I look forward to reading your forum responses and also your introductions. Thank you.